Well, it's Super Bowl Sunday, and by the end of today or the beginning of the Super Bowl, it's estimated that nearly $2 billion will be gambled on the final outcome. And I can assure you that most people are going to end up losing. Some will lose a few dollars, some maybe a few hundred, a few thousand, maybe tens of thousands, probably a couple people, maybe even more, over 100,000. And there might be somebody out there that loses over $1 million because they chose to gamble on the Super Bowl. And if they want to do that, then have at it. They have every right to do that. By the way, I'm Chris Prang. I'm the Medicare analyst, and my goal is to help Medicare beneficiaries make a wise and confident decision about all of their Medicare choices so they can protect their income, assets, savings, and their health. What does the Super Bowl and gambling have to do with Medicare? Well, it has to do with the fact that you don't want to gamble on your Medicare choices. You got to be careful about rolling the dice, so to speak, and not coming up with the proper roll in the end. So if you're new to Medicare, you're turning 65 soon, or you are now working past 65 and you're coming off group insurance and you're going on full Medicare, you don't want to gamble with your Medicare choices because it could end up being a lifelong decision depending on your particular situation and what happens to you going forward. So it's important that you understand clearly all your options so that you can make a wise play, so to speak. As they say, you got to know when to hold them and you got to know when to fold them. And that's true when it comes to your Medicare choices. And that's what I do. I help people determine, based upon their particular needs, philosophies, and budget, what Medicare plan is going to be the best plan for them. Again, you don't want to gamble with your Medicare insurance. You can go original Medicare, pick up a Medicare supplement, and add a drug plan if you want. You can go with Medicare Advantage if you think that makes the most amount of sense to you. It all comes down, again, to your needs and what you want, but you have to think long term, because in certain cases, you only get one chance. And that especially is true for a Medicare supplement. Medicare supplement, you got a 6-month window from the time you either turn 65 and your Part B starts or when your Part B starts. And if you don't get one, you may not be able to ever get one again. And so you don't want to gamble on that. I hope you found this beneficial. If you need my help, you're from one of the 17 states that I am licensed in, then by all means reach out to me. Enjoy the day. I'm Chris Prang, the Medicare analyst. Make it a great day.